We are so excited that you're joining us today because we have a special guest and we are getting a sneak peek into one of the most amazing houses you'll find in Southeast Idaho because it was built by one of our best builders in Southeast Idaho. We stole Brent Johnson here with B&B Builders as we're entering our B&B Builders signature series. Yeah. Not many people get to look at the builders' homes. A little
Not
peek.
too often.
Not too often. And that's where you get to see the stuff, the goods.
Yeah.
And so we got Jeremy Manwaring here with Murdoch Manwaring Company, and we're going to take a look at this amazing home.
Yeah.
Brent, thank you for letting us come and see it.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. So I'm excited to get started. We've been talking because I have so many questions, and now I get to ask them all. So looking at this house, the one thing we always say when people buy houses, you can't buy mature landscaping. You can buy landscaping, but you can't buy mature land. But it seems like you did. Because when was this house built? These are some pretty big trees.
Yeah, we've been here just over 3 years. So yeah, all of the cottonwoods were here. This is in the dry beds.
Yeah.
So
did you have to literally clear all this out? Was it full of trees, or
was
did
full.
you build around?
We picked one spot that was a little bit less treed, but we had a pile of trees over here behind the mailbox that was 20 feet tall.
Are beautiful. Look at these beautiful trees. You would not know that you're not out in Island Park out here.
Yeah, we're pretty secluded.
Beautiful.
Pretty secluded, and then at the end of a dead-end street.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what's amazing is you pull in here and you can't see any other house practically because you have so much mature landscaping. And did you have to bring in a lot of topsoil and build this up where you put your house and the footprint here, or was that pretty natural, the grade here?
It's pretty natural. Brought in about 6 inches just for the grass to grow on.
Yeah.
But the grade's pretty much what it was.
And the shop over here looks like it's a little higher.
Yeah. If you can see, there's a little bit of a dip through the driveway.
Yeah.
I think an old channel probably of the dry bed, the river back in the day, probably flowed through there.
Back when the dinosaurs were roaming.
That's right.
Yeah.
Then with a little bit of a high spot there where we put the shop.
Oh, it's
So
nice.
you've got a shop, not just a shop. Are those 20-foot door? How tall are those doors?
12-foot tall doors.
Good
so
heavens.
Fit a camper in them, RV doors.
Wow. Yeah. That is a lot of people's dream to have that, be able to park their stuff indoors on top of that. And then you've got, so in this, how much of this landscaping did you bring in? Are these, when you're looking at this, did you just take most of the natural landscape and throw a few things on there?
So again, like right here, the cottonwoods were here. Everything else here we brought in. So
Gorgeous.
all of the trees that are next to the house are ones that we had brought in with the landscaping.
Which is what you would expect to see a 3-year-old house, and then put it next to these.
Right.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, the ones that have been here for years.
So now you guys do some of the most high-end homes in our area. You do a lot of work out of our area, not just in Southeast Idaho.
Yes, we do.
You're over to Jackson.
Yeah.
Where are you guys? Where all are you guys going?
Right now we've got a job in Island Park. We've got one in Swan Valley, one in Victor, down in Pocatello. Of course, we've been to American Falls. We've been to Sun Valley. Been to Big Sky. So we try and work within about 200 miles of here.
How many houses are you guys building a year? I mean, these are big projects. Big projects.
Yeah.
How many can you guys get done in a year?
We usually do between 6 and 9 a year.
It's a lot. Wow. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get inside this place.
Let's go in and see what.
So as we take a look at this, now this house you built in 2017, but this is a very popular current style. You're mixing the metal roof with the
asphalt.
Asphalt. So is that just for style? Do you guys do total metal roofs? Is that coming into style at all?
We do more total metal roofs in Jackson, Island Park.
Is that because of the snow? Is it better for snow on metal roofs?
It depends. Your snow will slide off. Some people want it to slide off, but that can also cause damage. Sometimes you want the asphalt to hold the snow, keep it on the structure.
Oh, gotcha.
I like the design where you've got your front door here to bring your guests in, and then a secondary door here, right?
That was so when the kids come home from school or whatever, they can go in the house, and we won't tell you what's in there yet, but that was the kids' entrance.
Okay, that makes sense. And then
that
your
is neat.
driveway here, that you have plenty of convenience. You can come in and go into your garage or shop that way, but then guests can come here and not block the driveway. Huh?
Yeah.
That's super
Plenty of-
well thought out.
And plenty of room on your lot. That's how big is the lot area?
We get 2 acres here.
2 acres?
Wow.
And you use every inch of it with...
I've got quite a bit in the back that we just left natural. You can see that some of the neighbors' homes, they set way back in.
Yeah.
So I kept mine closer to the road because that gave me, I'm not by them in the front, and then it gave me more room in the back to again have the privacy.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
And I love this. Is this barrel?
Yeah.
The
Got
barrel
a barrel
ceiling?
vault.
Oh,
yeah.
barrel vault. Yeah, I love that. I love the combination of the lines and the round.
And
really
I don't know
beautiful.
if the camera can get how massive this entrance is.
Well, I'm not a fainting fairy, and this is.
I mean, it
is
is
beautiful.
grandiose the way that you've set this up, and,
Yeah.
and how it's spacious it feels when
Yeah.
you get in here, with the windows that are above your door and on the sides of the door, but then you've got your nice solid door there.
And I feel like we're going up to a castle. This is what I think of with this giant tall door that you
Yeah.
have to squeak open.
And it feels like living space out here, right?
Yeah.
In the front. Done a great
It's
job.
really pretty. How tall is this door?
So we got an 8-foot door, 3'6" by 8 foot. So it's a custom wood door from Johnson Brothers.
Yeah, I love that. It's beautiful.
They do most of your finish work and
Yeah,
some of the
they
doors.
provide most of our trim and millwork, doors,
Plug for Johnson
windows.
Brothers.
Yes.
All right, well, can we go in?
Yes, let's go
Let's
on
do
in.
it. Come on in. I'll go first.
Okay.
Gorgeous. I love the carryover of the barrel into the house from outside. I think that is just fantastic.
Just amazing.
And is this still considered coffered, this ceiling, or is that not?
I guess we just call it a barrel ceiling.
Barrel
Gotcha.
ceiling. And then the trim in there is you've decided to go with a different color of paint inside of the trim that you've done.
Yeah, and we actually had it all painted white, trim color,
Yeah.
and it was completed. And the painter said, if you really want that to pop, we had to put your wall color in
Inside.
the rectangles.
Love
and
it.
that recessed
And-
lighting and just the way that
Yeah.
accentuates that barrel is just
It is
amazing.
beautiful, beautiful. So let's take a dip in here because I really love the color of this cabinetry.
Yeah,
It's different. Some people go throughout the whole house is the same, but this is different than what you've got. It's beautiful. It's almost blue and gray and everything together.
yeah, it's a unique color, and
Yeah.
so this is my office, and we went, I guess I get to pick a little more in this room.
This is the only one.
This is the only
Yep.
one. So you can see I've got the wood trim in my office.
Oh yeah, yeah. I like those taller baseboards.
Yeah, with the tall ceilings, we go with the taller baseboard, just proportion.
Yeah. And is this shiplap? Real shiplap?
Real shiplap, real tongue and groove.
Gorgeous. I love those beams. So I noticed
We'll show
speakers.
you one here. So we did a double barn door.
Oh, wow.
That is beautiful. So
Look
you're
at the way
expecting to go like this,
Right.
but that isn't the way it
There
goes.
wasn't room for it to slide that way,
Oh,
so
that makes it.
Genius.
That's beautiful.
So you get the look of the double, but you don't have to have the space on each
Yeah.
side.
And
That
you the
is great.
soft clothes.
yeah, and put soft clothes on them.
Love that. It's fantastic. Now I've noticed the speakers. Are you speakers throughout, or is this the sound system for your office?
Got speakers in, I think, 6 rooms,
Are they all tied together?
and they're all tied together.
Wow. Beautiful. Love the Edison light bulbs.
Great windows.
Yeah.
Coming into that office.
So
And then-
this floor is beautiful. So this is, I'm assuming, a true hardwood.
Yeah, this is a white oak floor.
White oak. It's gorgeous. And I like that you went to, oh, wait, don't tell me. Chevron?
We call it a herringbone.
Herringbone. Shoot.
Herringbone.
But
Herringbone.
those are probably chevrons still.
trying to get the terminology. I like the change. It makes it feel very cool to like you're switching your spaces. It's really neat.
Again, we talked about doing a big entry rug, but rug's not good for people coming in the house.
Yeah.
So
tell
look
us,
at the.
go
Yeah,
ahead.
I want to see the. I want you to tell us how you decided to design this. So when you walk in the front door, I mean, you have these massive windows straight ahead, and then you still have great flow over into the kitchen area, but you still have some privacy too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it gives you a little. People at the front door can't see what you're doing in the kitchen.
Yeah, but you don't lose the open floor plan.
Right.
That's a great idea. Those windows are huge. I love how tall is this ceiling in this great room?
Ceiling's 14 feet in the great room.
Wow. It's beautiful. And I love the built-ins. And this is a really interesting mantle. So you've got brick and wood.
Yes.
I love that.
That was a Scott Adams design. I can't take any credit for that one.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
And the colors, it fits perfectly, doesn't it?
You know what it makes me think of? It's almost like you put a picture frame around your fireplace.
That's right.
A beautiful picture frame. Oh, it's gorgeous. And I love the thickness of the trim. This is gorgeous. So let's meander in this way. You want to check out the kitchen as we go through?
Sure.
I love this. I think this is every family's ideal.
Yeah, everybody can
Looks
fit
real
there.
cozy.
It is really nice.
So in this, I feel like is it grayer out here paint, or is this the same paint that flows in?
It's the same paint.
It looks totally
So,
different.
Yeah. And paint will do that depending on the lighting, depending on the colors it's reflecting, the light reflects off of. So your furniture, your floors, in here you've got white cabinets, so you get a little different reflection.
Yeah, because it looks creamy and it looks a little gray taupey over here. That's amazing.
So are we in the kitchen now? Can we talk about the pantry?
No, we're in the kitchen.
Jeremy has
Holy
been
cow,
so
I'm so
excited.
excited to see the secret doors because I'm seeing that there must be something back there, and I'm really, really excited to see what it is.
This is a very simplistic kitchen.
Yes.
It's beautiful, but I feel like there's some secrets in here.
Let's see, what do I have for secrets?
So you've got the
We got
is
the
this
hidden
your
washer. We got the hidden freezer and fridge.
Yep.
are they Sub-Zeros? I know I don't know if that's what.
These are actually, I have to think about these.
Frigidaires?
Thermador.
Thermador.
So we've got all Thermador appliances.
Can I open that cabinet? Because I've been dying to.
Yeah,
This one?
This
No,
one.
look
that
at
one.
this little cabinet.
Get a tall one here.
It's super tall, and
Oh, yeah.
Baking sheets.
Because
Oh,
I
yeah.
wouldn't wonder if this is where all the baking sheets. Because that is every woman's nightmare. Is where do you put our big baking sheets? I love that. So the built-ins, I love. So you chose to go with this kind of. You've got kind of a classical look, but this is very shiny, which is fun.
Yeah.
Because you've got brass, and then you've got shiny chrome. I love that. The mixture is really fun.
Man, and you've got the accent lights inside the cabinets and decided to go with some glass up there. It's nice accents.
With the new LED, and I say new, LED's not so new anymore, but there's a lot of neat things you can do with LED lighting.
Beautiful. The depth
Yes,
that
so
it
we
gives.
got the dark wood inside those. We've got the dark island.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
And then the dark hearth on the
Hearth on the
fireplace, so all those tie together.
All tied
Is
together.
this marble? Or is it...
This, I believe they called quartzite.
Oh, is it a man-made product?
It is, I believe that it is crushed up stone that is then glued together. So it's man-made from a natural product.
So what would be the benefit of that? Because this is a hot topic, right? What do you do? Do you do granite? My sister-in-law did marble, but then they said marble is not always great. It looks beautiful, but then it's hard to take care of.
Right.
How do you choose what makes someone choose a countertop different? Because this is an important area.
I think most of the time it just comes down to the color and the look that they're after. One of the benefits of going to, say, the man-made quartzite is this is one piece. So there's
Do you
no-
order the size you want?
Yeah, can they make it
This is as
custom to
big.
your-
This is as long as they make them.
Got it.
But
It
it's
is
one
long.
piece and you get no joints. With
Yeah.
granite, you'd most likely end up with a joint at the
Right.
sink.
And you're going to have a
Right.
little design difference
Right,
between those joints.
Your,
And so
your veins in the stone won't
Wait a minute,
carry
wait a minute.
through.
I've got to channel my Ben Johnson. He said it was on his granite, he matched them up like they were twins and there was a word and I want to say butterfly and that's not right. Bookend.
Bookend.
There
yeah.
it is. Thank you. Thank you.
And so if you
I'm
want
not
the
bright.
bookend,
It takes me a little while.
you have to order in bookend if you want bookend.
Which means they're identical, right?
Yeah, so when they
Similar,
cut
huh?
the slab, then they polish the two sides that were together so that the grain continues through
Look at that.
where your joints are.
I wouldn't have noticed it until, of course, his eye. And then I'm like, look how neat that is.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
Bookend.
glad that you pointed that out because you've got
Some little
books.
hidden things.
Yeah, hidden things in your kitchen that make it just feel like part of the house. That's kind of a theme, right? Like,
Yeah.
let's make the kitchen not so much of a utility grade kitchen. Let's make it part of our living space.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what you've done with some of this design. It feels like. Is that some of the point there?
That was probably my wife's point.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, I
She
feel
had a
like
lot
this
to
is
say.
gathering. I
It's
bet you don't get a
amazing.
lot of people at that cute table.
No, our last house, we never sat at the bar. We sat at the dining room table. We sit there on holidays.
Yeah.
But this is where everybody sits.
It's very cutesy over there.
Yeah.
I love to look at it, but I imagine the eating gets done
Yep,
here.
the eating gets done here.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And by the way, this is nothing before Jeremy. He's dying to get in behind those
Oh
doors.
yeah.
But I love that there's this dining room space that kind of juts out into the backyard.
Yeah,
I feel
that-
like it moves you toward that backyard, and I love that.
Oh, look at that
Should we
backyard.
I
Give
know.
Jeremy a bad time and step out into the backyard.
Maybe
Oh,
we should.
you're
Let's,
killing me
maybe we
here,
should
guys.
give a pause in the kitchen.
I'm gonna wait here till you guys get back.
Hey, one
I
more.
gotta see this.
You're dying. And I love the wallpaper. And we're probably going to see a little bit of wallpaper in your house.
Got a couple of spots we have some
Oh,
wallpaper.
I love it. I love that it's coming back. But I've heard it's not like the old wallpaper that in the 70s that we've all peeled off of at some point.
Right.
It's a lot nicer and it's
Yeah, there's
It-
a lot. I would say a lot more variety, a lot more
Yeah.
colors and patterns you can pick from.
and they're going to last and it's not going to be glue on your wall.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Which way we go?
Yeah, let's go here, man.
So
You're
Jeremy,
gonna tell me there's nothing there, aren't you?
you're going to find out there's just
It's a
some
false
shelves.
door.
It's just beautiful.
It's
so
just gorgeous. Well, I know there's got to be something.
what's going
Go
on
for
behind
it.
there?
So,
Because that looks like it can push out and that looks like it can change.
so what do you need for your kitchen?
You got to have a pantry.
Got to have a
I
pantry.
gotta have some food. That's
So
what I.
Because there's nothing out on the counters out
That's
here.
right.
Oh
so
my
step back
word.
into the pantry.
Look at that floor.
Oh my.
Is there enough room for us to go
Yes.
in there together?
Come on in. Come into my pantry.
All of the stuff that's on my countertop
pantry.
is now in here.
Wow.
Holy moly.
Wow.
And a window in your pantry.
You have to have light in the pantry.
Well, because you're making
Oh
toast and
my
you're
goodness.
doing your. See, they have 2 Instant Pots too. They understand my struggle.
Look at how awesome this is. Like with a window
With a
and
window.
a prep area,
Beautiful.
so you can cook your toast and make a big mess and.
So is this considered
the
a
window.
butler's pantry because of this? I'm sorry. Is that what they're called, a butler's pantry?
I think it's supposed to have a sink to be an official butler's pantry.
Gotcha.
I talked my wife out of the sink. so-
Oh, did she want? I don't want the sink
Hey,
in my
I can't.
pantry,
I don't want to
right?
get ahead of you, but I am ready to explore.
Wait a minute, but there's another door.
We got another door, so
We're in the pantry and there's another
there's a door out of the pantry. Why would you do that, huh? So we're crawl space here because of groundwater.
Yeah.
So where do you put all your decorations?
Oh yeah, you don't have a basement.
Yeah, there's
You
no
don't
basement
have
to
a
stick that
basement.
stuff in.
I was thinking maybe in that giant shop.
Oh maybe.
But you're like,
the
nope.
That got built later.
Ah,
That's mine.
I gotcha. There it is. Yeah, no decorations.
So I
out
probably
there.
won't let you peek in here,
God,
But
that's
there
we got a
is
room
it.
for.
A whole room of
We'll let you
decorations?
pick. We'll just keep the camera out.
Oh
got a
my
messy decoration room.
goodness. Beautiful.
amazing.
Amazing.
It's so big
It's amazing.
and very organized. That is
Beautiful.
great. So
Wow,
I'm
what a
thinking this
great
is going to lead somewhere near the garage.
We'll see. But you thought there was 2 entrances to the kitchen.
Yeah,
so where'd it
there's
go?
another door in the kitchen.
What the heck?
Oh my goodness.
Am I getting to open
If this is a bathroom, I'm
This
gonna
is-
freak
this is so
out.
fun.
Oh.
What the? Whoa! Okay. Okay, I'm getting this now.
No
That
way.
is cool as heck.
Oh my goodness.
love that.
So this is an entry into the kitchen.
Yeah.
But so
This-
you don't.
So when you're bringing your groceries home, you can either take them into
Oh
the
my
kitchen
goodness.
or you can take them into the pantry.
This feels so amazing, like we're in a different house. And here's the back side of that door. That this really is just a hallway And you've decided to put that door in just to close off the hallway and get that
Yeah,
living
so
space in its own area,
When
right?
people are in the front entryway, you don't just look down a long hallway and
Yeah.
see the garage door.
And that beautiful glass. Beautiful.
And that's the barn door slide as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Okay, so technically now we have to orient ourselves because I'm now all twisted around. So we're to the right of the front door.
Correct.
So we came into the kitchen, but we're to the right. We got to there through the pantry.
Yes.
Of secret doors.
The
Oh,
secret
my
pantry.
word.
So then
doors.
this is to the garage.
This is to the laundry room.
laundry. Hey, I think I'm supposed to be the guy opening the doors and finding all
you're
the
going
prizes.
wrong
Look at
way.
this.
Holy cow.
Here's the sink that we've been
Yeah,
waiting
here's the
for.
sink.
So we have one of our agents who's
This
obsessed
is
with drying
awesome.
racks.
Yes.
So he would officially die right now. Because these are for if you want to hang dry, right?
Oh, wow.
Is that the idea?
amazing.
That's the
So
idea.
you can let it hang dry off of there like your shirts.
Hang
or,
your delicates or your sweaters or yeah.
This is what you would
So
call a
cool.
dream laundry room.
And then shut the door.
And
Yes.
shut the door.
And
Hide
leave
it.
it and not have to worry
And
about
as
it.
you'll notice, it's clear on the opposite end of the house is the master's.
wow.
You don't have to hear the washing machine running.
Hey, I'm seeing the other front door.
Yes, the other
Can I
front
go there
door. You
now?
can go there now.
Wait a minute. Wait. No, you
Second
cannot.
front door.
You cannot.
Been
Because what is
overruled.
this?
Hey, too bad. I already came over here.
This
You're
is what
killing
we
me,
would think was
Smalls.
going to be the laundry room, but
This
this
is-
is not.
This is the wife's craft room, and
Are you kidding, Brent?
Wow.
it was
And
supposed.
like office?
It was supposed to be so the kids could do their homework in here as well, but they sit at the kitchen counter.
Of
But
course
that
they do.
never happens.
Look at this. So
Whoa.
this is amazing. And you got a piano. Who has a piano in their craft room, Brent?
Well, we didn't build a music room, so
Oh, that is. There you go.
that was an oops. Where do we put the piano?
Yes,
now?
yes. Oh, and I love it.
amazing.
So now we've moved into a blue
Yeah,
theme in here.
Yeah.
Because we were kind of white
yeah, white
and
in the kitchen
brown,
and
you
some
know,
brown.
but this is blue.
Well, look at the accent because you got brown, you got blue, and you got the
And we
white.
got the white still.
Is this
so-
the same colors in the office?
no,
It's a little lighter.
my
yeah.
word.
the offices that got a little bit of that gray to it.
That gray to it. It's beautiful.
Man, so cool.
Just beautiful. And so is this our same quartz? Because that is lovely.
Yeah, the same quartzite.
Yeah,
Quartzite.
quartzite. Yeah. Wow. Well,
How much time do you guys spend in this room?
Well, I actually use this table quite often
Yeah.
to play board games with my son.
Okay.
So
I
I kick
love
my wife
that.
out. He calls it the war room.
the war room.
This is
It
so
is really a
cool.
neat room.
And the way that, I mean, you have these giant windows, and all of your windows are wood windows.
Yeah, they're all
Oh.
Anderson E series wood windows.
Yeah. Now, so what's
High
the difference?
quality.
Is there a longevity to wood versus vinyl?
Wood
Or-
has better. It does last longer,
Mm-hmm.
and has better insulating properties.
Oh, that would make sense. That would make sense.
I think they do better at stopping sound.
I love the pane and the small panes and the large pane. Give that old time, that classic-y look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if you notice where it's the wood window, the grids in a vinyl window would be inside the glass.
Yes.
That's right.
And
These
or
are-
or applied to it, and you can remove them. And these are part of the window.
Wow. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Well, that's amazing.
And all your lighting you've done can lighting to make sure every room is lit really well.
Yeah.
And you're not counting on because now these can be showcased.
Yeah, because those are, they call them decorative fixtures.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
And
the light
I see a
fixtures
lot
are-
of the under counter. I love that. You've
Yeah,
brightened up
right.
underneath too, because that always is you get a great counter, but then it's hard to get when you get the
Yep.
shelving above.
Yeah.
Let her
Alright.
move the piano over.
Move the
there.
piano over.
Make that
yeah,
the
you
music
this might
room.
be the war room may become your office in the piano
This
room.
is so cool. All right, now we
Okay,
can go
now
here.
we've made. This is a man door. No, I'm officially obsessed with the man door. I don't know
We'll
why
have to go in the garage to find the man door.
my brain was blown the day when I'm like, everybody keeps saying the man door, and I'm like, what does that mean? I was trying to think of manual door
It sounds
or
like some sort of
manufactured door.
Lord of the Rings.
It
A
is
man
not.
door.
It's the man door.
The man door.
Because the man walks through this door, and the
All right,
automobile walks through
I
the
am
other
opening
door.
this baby because I love.
You have to unlock it.
I love access points.
And I love the panes at the top.
So yeah, so this is so the kids could.
But it does look like you became a hobbit. When he walked up
Yes,
to it, he
gets short. Huh?
He gets short. It was a Willy Wonka eye trick.
There's no eye trick. I am a little short.
I didn't want you to bring that up on camera, Jeremy. Yeah, I love the lockers. That's this wood color is just so beautiful.
So did it work when you said, okay, kids, you can't use the front door?
No.
It doesn't even work.
No.
It is a great design.
So it's just an extra door now.
And now you have an extra door. Well, I think so. So this is leading in. This is kind of the work. I want to say like the working
wing.
part of the house.
Yeah.
If you were in Downton Abbey, this would be the downstairs, right? This is the working
I haven't
area.
watched that, so.
Oh, Brent. Now we can't
My
be
wife
friends.
watched it.
Oh, okay. Then you're back in. That's
I may
all right.
have seen every single one of them.
I may have watched a couple times. So in this, are all the doors all eight front doors?
Yeah.
Can we look in here?
I guess.
All right. This is the garage.
This is the garage.
So this is a
can't
side lined up garage instead of looking at the garage when you pull up to the house.
Right.
Side load.
Take it a
Side load. Look at that. Now, so do you find you epoxy? Is this epoxy?
This is epoxy.
So do you find you do that a lot? And what's the benefit to an epoxy floor versus just a cement?
Here, it
garage
sweeps much easier.
Yes, it does. And
I've always wondered if there was a benefit other than look.
So yet, for look-wise, I mean, you can see where tire tracks are, but the sprinkles make it appear cleaner than it is most times. But it also is much easier to sweep. Just a plain concrete floor, you can sweep and sweep and sweep, and you always have dust. You epoxy it, and it makes it slick. And
Yeah.
I got to tell you, this doesn't feel like a garage. It feels like you parked yourself into a side room.
Yeah, this
in your
is
house.
really clean. Like
And-
there isn't any shelves or stuffs.
And you've got Santa Fe texture on the wall in the garage. Isn't that what you're doing here?
well, you know, like I said, you want a clean space.
Yeah.
And a lot of the homes we do, we finish the garage,
Yeah.
and it's just as easy to Santa Fe texture it as it is to blow on orange peel.
It's amazing. It is.
And like I said, where'd all the shelves go? I probably won't let you peek in there either, but I got 2 storage rooms here.
Okay.
So you've, instead of making it big and open, you've tucked them.
Right.
Tucked them out.
is a
Because I'm
good
pretty sure
idea.
after going in this garage, no one believes you live here.
Right.
It's official. They're like, nope.
This whole house doesn't feel like
That's right.
It's just a
What's through that
showcase.
man door?
So this man door this is my man cave.
Oh.
So you have an additional man cave.
I've got a workbench, and
Are we going in there?
I'll let you 2 peek again.
Oh, let's
My
I
wife
love
will
this.
shoot
Sorry,
me if I
guys.
take the
You guys are
cameraman.
wishing you were with us.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
where does that
And
door
another
go?
door. So
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Can I open that door?
if
where-
you want, that's not very exciting.
Where
door.
would that go to?
Backyard.
Yeah, what are we missing?
No.
Oh no, that's your storage room with your
Is it a shared room with your
with
decorations?
your decorations.
It's behind the decoration
No,
room.
are you kidding?
Is it a
Oh my goodness.
ammo?
That's
reload?
where the water softener is.
Oh my heck.
Oh my
So when I
word.
bring the water softener salt home,
Yeah.
it just goes right here instead of packing it through the house.
So great.
It's like you've created a house that you can just it's like Downton Abbey. There are all the corners. You're coming out behind bookshelves because this looks like a man's butler pantry because you've got all yours. That's what it
Got
looks
all my
like.
junk hid in there.
Oh my goodness.
The
That's
secret
amazing.
is B&B. I mean, these are the little touches that
Right.
nobody
Things that
thinks
we've
about.
learned over the years building for
Exactly.
people.
'Cause
The
that's-
other one, you don't even want to peek in. It's what we call the lawnmower room.
And it's just built for
So
the
it's,
lawnmower.
it's got a double door that goes to the back lawn.
Ah.
So a place to hide the lawnmower.
How do you? That is amazing. This is stuff that only true experience from years and
Exactly.
years of just thinking it and going one step further and one step further. I bet there's as much stuff in this garage as anybody else's garage. We just don't see it because it's functional. That's awesome. Should we head back through?
It's too bad the rest of the people on camera can't see all these hidden things.
I know. Well, it is. It makes.
amazing.
It makes. And you said sometimes this
gotta-
is a showcase.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
people to come and see what you guys do.
Yeah,
That's pretty impressive.
a lot of potential clients will
Yeah.
let come walk through.
Wow, that's
Ah.
the first time I've seen that one slide. I want to see that again. Because you kind of threw it and it didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And you can do it the same the other way. So it's got a soft close and
So
a
if
soft
I was
open.
slam it, it's not going to
It's
slam.
not going to slam.
And look, more gorgeous wallpaper. Look at that.
So like that with a sliding door, you can't put any art there.
Yeah.
So what do you do with just a blank wall?
You
so
have
the wife
beautiful
said,
wallpaper.
let's put some wallpaper on that
Oh,
wall.
it's gorgeous. And it's a linen. It's a linen or a
It's-
woven
With the
something.
texture.
I think he called it a rice cloth.
Oh,
Yes,
I
it is.
imagine.
Oh,
It's beautiful.
you're not supposed to touch that, Jessica. It will
Yeah,
disintegrate.
that's the last time you don't
contact.
invite me to your house and say I can't touch it.
Okay,
So-
now this bathroom isn't really
Oh.
just a bathroom. It feels like it's a library.
If I
Of
close the
sorts.
door, do I get transported to another place in the
You
house?
have to find out.
Yes.
The Willy Wonka elevator begins. This
It
is
is
beautiful.
beautiful.
So
Look at the window.
This is not wainscoting. What is this called when it goes up this high? Or is it still
I
considered?
still call it wainscot.
Wainscot?
Yeah. Just
Beautiful.
taller.
And now you got a granite in here.
Yes.
And
Snuck
it is
a little bit of
beautiful.
granite in.
It is beautiful. It's got brown and gray, and couldn't have been more perfect. And then you got sparkly lights. What's better than that?
Hey, I can't wait to get to this staircase because
Wait a minute.
we may
Another
not
closet?
be going. We may not be going upstairs.
Hid the furnace and water heaters
Of
under
course
the
you
stairs.
did. Of course it's hidden. Amazing.
So, a staircase is usually just a place to go into another level of a house, right?
Usually, yes.
And you've turned this thing into
But we had a lot of help with Scott Adams on the stairway.
yeah.
He said, again, just a stairway, or do we add some, some features? That's
Some design features.
yeah. Let's
that,
put some bling in the stairway.
Oh, it's
and
amazing.
look
So-
at that ceiling.
Yeah, so we end up with the TNG ceiling, some crown molding up there. Then we get the chair rail that goes around, the two-tone paint.
So
some things
beautiful.
that really don't add huge costs, but they,
But they
it gives
add
it some wow
something.
instead of just,
On
like Jeremy
these-
said, just a stairway.
So on these, is this inlaid carpet or are these hardwood stairs all the way, and then it's just a rug over the top?
Which would you think?
I feel like I can't really judge anything in the house anymore because it's
I'm
going to
going
be
rug.
secret.
So it's real hardwood, but they're just short ones on the end.
So this is inlaid. This is
And then,
carpeted.
I was
and
wrong.
so then, yeah, it's got plywood, and then just the
Wow,
carpet
that
runner.
is so cool.
You would never know. It's beautiful.
Does it make them more quiet that way?
Well, you get a couple things. If you have all wood, people are going to fall down it
Yeah.
because
Right.
it's slick.
Slick. When you have
Yeah.
socks on, trouble.
So how do you make it not slick? So you put carpet on it,
Right.
but you
But
don't
then
want to
it's
have
shifting.
Yeah.
And it's
and you
yeah.
don't want a hardwood floor with carpet over it.
yeah.
Right.
And how do
So-
you do it? Well, B&B knows how to do it.
What is this? 1970s when they did hardwood floors and then they put carpet on top?
Right.
Well, are we going upstairs?
You go upstairs and do the master.
I think we should do the piece de resistance last because I have a feeling
Okay,
it's going to be amazing.
Let's go upstairs.
I'm not sure if there's really just one piece of this house that is the best. It's all amazing.
It's beautiful. Oh yeah, this just, I
Wow.
mean, beautiful.
If you get tired climbing the stairs, you can have a seat.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna
is that
take
a
it-
fat
I'm gonna
joke?
take
Because
it.
I was worried about it. This is a gorgeous view.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Look at
Get
that.
out of the way.
I love the light fixtures lined up and the beams. Beautiful. And now we've changed it. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to keep saying that the entire time.
Yeah.
We've changed this carpet is soft.
It
Yeah.
sure is.
That we've been on hard surfaces the
Yeah, been
entire
on
time.
hardwood and tile. And
Wow.
And then you've got these lights that I'm sure come on at dusk.
Yes.
Automatically,
Yeah.
and so it lights your floor space.
Look at
and
this.
This
The
hallway
lights
is-
are perfectly lined up. This is aesthetically feels really good.
again, instead of just having just plain old hallways.
Oh my goodness.
See, we're gonna make you go
I have
this
to
way
wait
first,
for you
Jeremy.
guys.
Where are we going to go? This way?
We're gonna go
that
this
looks like
way.
a lot of
which
fun
way
down
to
there.
go here.
Oh my goodness.
So we'll
And-
save
I'll
that.
be
Look at
waiting at
Yeah.
the movie theater.
We've got some more wallpaper accents.
Beautiful. And different.
Yeah.
It's like pieces of art. Mm-hmm. Oh,
Framed like a piece of art.
yeah, it's beautiful. I love this. I think I have this one too. I thought that was the best shot.
Is that here?
That
Yeah,
was during the
that
eclipse.
That
From
was
the eclipse
Reed
here.
Miller. That's
Yeah.
a local
A
photographer.
local photographer who does beautiful things. This is gorgeous.
This isn't even the master.
Nope. This is my son's room.
Oh goodness.
So now on each of these rooms, did you design them for your kids, or did you just say, you know what, I'm going to do something cool in each room?
It was kind of a little of both. Let's do something cool, but it was, what do we do for, like, this is our son who still lives with us. So, you know, we managed to get a little bit of a vaulted ceiling in here and a wood beam, kind of
I feel like it's a
man
little
it up
cabin.
for him.
It's a little cabin in here. Really cute. And I love the built-in with that gorgeous granite.
See, another spot for him to do his homework. I don't know if he's ever sat there.
Ever sat there? But it sure looks cute.
Wishful thinking. You got to build around the idea,
That's right, just in
Yes.
case.
Oh, I
right.
love it. It's gorgeous.
Man, look at the views from this second level. I just cannot believe how it feels. It's a real particular feeling in this property, right?
It's
Everywhere
nice back
you
here
look,
in the trees.
it feels open and big, but it's still private as
Yeah.
ever.
Because, like, where's the neighbors?
Yeah.
Tell me what it smells like when you're out there. Because
We're going to go out there, remember?
Oh, I can't wait.
You didn't want to go. You wanted to go in the
I
pantry.
know, she picked the pantry. It's his own fault.
She did, huh?
Okay, I hope you're seeing how beautiful. Oh, wait a minute. That's not even the hall I looked down before. All right, we're going
All right,
this way.
Jessica, follow me.
Heavens. So this is another, of course, there's going to be some fancy
Should have shut
turnarounds.
those doors to keep
wow.
Jeremy
Look at that.
online.
Oh, sweet. You kidding me?
Wait, don't go down there.
I can't stand
He keeps getting sidetracked.
I know he does. Well, it feels like you're going through a house that you're discovering like it's the Harry Potter, Hogwarts, and you're looking at everyone. I love this room. I bet this is a very popular room, whoever is in here. Because I love those two.
Oh, wow.
Are we south and east facing? Or about west facing? South and west? It's very bright.
East is like
that way.
there.
West
So
and
west
south?
is
That way.
it doesn't it doesn't set 90 degrees, so
Yeah.
it's
Oh, it's beautiful.
Cool. You get it from every angle.
Yeah.
but it's set so
gorgeous.
that the sun in the winter melts the snow off the driveway.
Ah, there you go. You're no dummy.
I'm going to give it to Jessica on the Harry Potter analogy with the staircases.
Right? It is.
Because
Oh,
it
my
feels-
word. Did you see this?
Once you know where you're at,
You didn't
though,
go under the stairs though to Harry's room.
I
You-
did
you
not.
peeked.
I peeked
didn't
in
see
there.
under
Of
the
course, I'm
stairs
like,
yet.
look, of course there's another room in here.
But
Look at this floor.
Once you know it, though, the floor plan is
Yeah,
so
so
smart
amazing.
and works so well with the spaces. But this is cool and super. unique.
This is Jack and Jill on steroids.
Yeah.
So this is Jack and Jill and theater room.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
See, I slit that slip.
This- This
I saw a
floor
movie on the wall.
is the most beautiful tile I've ever seen. It's like mink fur.
Yeah, this one's pretty unique.
It looks like the color of mink fur. I want to get down and touch it, but I think that might be inappropriate. But it'd be, and you've got sliding, you got to go in there and see that. The tile work
sliding
is
glass
beautiful.
On
In
the
the-
tub.
In the, don't tell me. All I can think of is chevron and don't tell me. Houndstooth is my next thing. That's totally wrong. Herringbone.
Herringbone.
The herringbone style.
And that's kind of what the floor is,
Yeah,
but it's
but a little turn.
turned 45 degrees.
And of course, that
So kind of like
gorgeous.
a barn track for the shower
Yes!
door.
I've
Yeah.
never seen that before. A glass barn track on the tub.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is amazing.
So I had a lady move up here from California, and she said, "What is the deal with the shower curtains? Why doesn't everyone have the doors on their tubs?" She said, "No one does shower curtains anymore, but you don't see it very often in
Yeah.
Idaho. That you do a door on the tub, which is awesome." I love it.
That's
Don't
exactly
miss that,
right.
Cam. That is a really neat, again, just a unique little touch. If you get the lights, I love that.
I wouldn't
Really
call that a
cute.
can. What do you call that, Brent?
It's I would call
That's
that.
a decorative fixture.
That's a decorative fixture.
That is modern industrial.
Yeah, very modern industrial.
Can we
Modern
go into the
industrial.
movie theater?
No,
No,
we got
one.
straight
You
across
guys
the
are killing me.
Oh, look at this
All right,
one.
I'm going with the
Got to go
crowd.
into the daughters.
Oh, look at this one. I love this. This is also getting
Yeah,
very
we'll
about
shut this
giant light fixtures. The giant
Wow.
light
Look
fixtures
at the lights
in the
in
rooms.
So
And-
here we ordered in a light fixture. We hung it. My wife came in and said, "We got to have a different light fixture." So we'll see the one was supposed to go here, but we had to get a bigger one. It's hard when you order,
Yeah.
From a catalog
You
online.
don't know quite how
Yeah.
it fits
the
in
What
space.
size of
How's
the
it really
window
going to
in
fit?
here.
Oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful. The sun and beautiful. So now I'm excited because I want to see behind that door. Because this is the
Before
closet.
Jeremy, that's the closet behind the
This
mirror.
is something else.
Brent loves torturing me. I'm not sure what I did here. Take this.
Oh my
wow.
goodness. It's a bathroom.
So
That
here's,
is
I guess, what we would call a junior master because it has its own bathroom.
Oh my goodness, look at this. And the colors
I
are
love
just
how the contours of the
beautiful.
house are, you've really used them in a way that helps the space.
I mean,
right?
there
Because
is,
this
you
is
could
roof
do a
line
little
coming
Yeah,
chair
that's
in
roof
here.
line.
This could be a spa. This one in here. I love the stripes, the modern, but I love this tile. This is a different tone of that same kind of, right? It has the same
Yeah,
feel
kind of
to
the
it.
same tile, just a different,
Just a
different
different
pattern.
hue to it. Beautiful. Man. And I love that cute little window. Girl,
Here,
this.
you can feel this one. This one's pretty unique.
It's like linen.
It is.
You can touch this rice
Oh,
paper,
thank
Jessica. This is not the wallpaper rice paper.
Oh, look at that. That
Man,
that
that
linen.
is textured. It has a material feel to it
Yeah,
instead
pretty
of
unique.
a stone.
This is
Oh,
the
that
drain.
drain,
Is
huh?
this something that's coming about, or is this just kind of your fancy?
It's something that we like to do. So you had a couple of things there. One, instead of everything sloping to a center drain, I guess it gives you more area. But
So it kind of slopes this
yeah, so
way?
the whole thing
yeah.
slopes to the drain, so you can use the big tile on the floor. When you slope everything to a center one, you've got to use the little
I
ones.
never even thought of
Yeah.
Beautiful. Gorgeous.
The other thing is the glass with the hinge, right? That's a specialized hinge that doesn't.
Yeah.
It lays flat, and I've seen you guys do a lot of the steam showers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it looks real similar to this, but this is such a neat
Beautiful.
look.
Beautiful. I'll
Wow.
be moving into this room.
I just can't believe how big that window
Maybe
is.
you'll
and
just
then
let me live in the
view.
pantry and I'll be okay.
Oh,
We have one more room before we get to the one you want to see.
I want to see them all. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, the second laundry room. This is every
So
woman's
there's
dream.
the light that we hung in the
Oh,
bedroom.
yeah.
And
yeah.
not big
Yeah.
enough.
I'm
Your
going to
wife
let
was
Tommy
right.
come in and see
And-
that. Because, yeah, it looks similar, but then you get in there, it's a whole different
Yeah.
feel with that one. But that's perfect for your laundry room.
So that, second laundry room for the
Yeah.
kids because all their rooms are upstairs.
Because your kids
yeah.
do all their own laundry.
Right, my son said, wishful thinking, Mom.
I'm like, we're going to have the kids do. Are you kidding? You're going to die when you come around this corner.
So we
It's
got
perfect.
I'm ready.
we've got some steps and we're back to the hardwood floor.
I'm
Yeah,
ready.
gorgeous. Gorgeous.
And this is where the ticket taker
The
stands.
chicken taker stands here. Oh, look
How
at this.
cool is this?
Wow. Okay, I'm going to ask this.
Stadium.
You got to be
seating.
honest. How often do you guys come and watch a movie together in this amazing room? I've always wondered that. Do you really use that theater room?
I use it more for sports than for
Of
movies.
course.
Yeah.
Of
But-
course. Yeah,
And
that
for
makes sense.
snacking
The
on
the
treats.
kids use it for treats
They
and for
sneak
movies.
in
The
here
kids
and-
watch movies quite often.
Oh, yeah. Are these recliners or are they just big
they're
cushy
they're just big
couches?
cushy couches.
And this
So
is above
great.
your garage.
Correct.
And so you can blast this,
Yeah.
and nobody's asleep below you saying, "Hey, get that up."
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is so.
I would
cool.
want to watch the new Trolls movie in here for sure.
I mean, let's
Haven't
go
seen
ahead and
it.
do it.
Let's pause
Fire it
this.
up.
That's right. Oh, I love it. Yeah, no. I've always done that because I love the idea of a theater room because we love movies.
Mm-hmm.
But then I always wonder, would I leave and go out in there? But if it's true, if you've got kids and they want to go watch a loud movie, there's
Yeah.
nothing worse than that happening in the family.
Right.
Yep.
Man, the
Place
way
you
that
can
you
get away.
designed this,
Beautiful.
because you're not going to put 50 people in here.
Yeah.
Right.
But it feels like it's big enough that you can put lots of people. The way you've done these accents with the lighting and you've pulled them out of the wall a little bit.
Yeah.
And you've made that space back there is,
Fantastic.
and the levels just make it feel so nice in here. Huh? I'm going to
Man.
wait back here and see if this theater works while you
That's
guys
right.
finish
Just
up.
test it out. It's quality control is all it is. I'm not kidding. That is the most beautiful floor I've ever seen.
This-
That is the most beautiful floor I've ever
I
seen.
just like the flow of this bathroom.
Yeah.
It is neat.
It is so neat. I love the pillars and the two-tone. That you get that little darker. It really makes these guys pop.
Yeah, it makes them pop.
It really is beautiful. All right, we've got one more amazing room to hit.
You mind if I slide down the rail like this?
Just watch the bottom.
I mean, if this,
Yeah, this isn't going to
it
feel
just
so good
feels,
once
it
you
feels
get
like
down there.
home now, man. I just love
What I
the
really
setting
like
out
about
there.
this house is that it is engagement oriented. It is not The gathering spaces are gathering spaces. It's not a formal here, and it's everything is gathering. And then you get your rooms, which are their own private spaces.
Right.
But the rest of the rooms are gathering places. I love this.
It is so functional for all sorts of activities.
It is. All right, I'm excited for this.
Who's first?
I can't wait to go outside too,
Now he
because
wants to go
it
outside.
rained today a little bit, right?
Yeah, we got a little bit of rain today.
And so that changes the
Oh,
feel
the
and
Yeah,
the
smell.
it
smell
does.
out there. There's
Yep.
so much nature going on.
He's gonna get out there. Well,
Let's open the windows.
I'm a little
Bring
more.
it in.
I'm an indoor girl, so oh yes, all my dreams came true just right there. Look at that ceiling, beautiful, and the fixture. I like a
Wow.
sparkle. Look at that. Okay, so tell me about the paint. What this paint is like? How did this come about? Because this is gorgeous.
That was just kind of left up to the painter. Just told him we want some kind of a faux finish up here with some colors that go with the rest of the house, and
Beautiful.
I believe he called that Stormy Skies.
Wow.
That's perfect. That's a perfect name because that is. I would, now that you say that, I would love to see that in blue too, because that
Yeah.
would be fantastic too. But I mean, beautiful,
Oh,
beautiful.
You peeking in the
Whoa.
next room again?
man, cheater, I'm so
pumpkin eater.
surprised every time I turn a
I
little
also love this with the
Whoa.
ceiling, the carpet.
Yeah.
Did you mean to do that? That the carpet pattern
I didn't
is
mean to do
matching?
that, but my wife did.
Of course you did. Your wife and I are going to go to lunch soon. because
Nothing
I feel
happens
like we're
on
gonna like it.
accident,
No,
Jessica.
I love that fixture.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, if you
on
notice
accident.
this, and I'm trying to think what that pattern's even called. It slipped my mind, but
I
it's,
want to call it a fleur-de-lis, it's not. It's a
No.
clover. It's a.
but it's a few different places in the house.
It's like this.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow, what is that called?
You
I'm
should
gonna
have
come up
told
with
us
it.
that when we got here, so we could be spot.
Now you have to go
remember
back through the
them
video.
out.
Yeah, because of no
Can I now
basement.
go in? I'm getting.
All right.
I'm getting in trouble.
Ah, here we
Oh
go.
my
you.
goodness.
Oh.
Oh, what the? There really is a door here.
There's a door?
Jeremy can't wait for the
Oh
next
my
room ever.
Oh, what
I
is
just-
that?
What's going on here?
This is a whole other house. Beautiful. Oh, I love this inlay.
So if you got the
What
master
in
suite
the
and you're gonna exercise,
Do you live
gotta have
here?
it at the shower.
Oh my heck, Brent, this is.
Brent, this is beyond. Is there a shelf in the water closet?
A cabinet.
Cabinet.
Gotta
Okay, you have to
a
tell me
place-
about the toilet thing because this is obviously something special on there.
So it's wall hung toilet, so you don't see the tank,
Which means also you can get your mop
and you can clean.
underneath
Yeah,
it.
see how much easier that is to clean than a
much
regular
easier.
toilet.
Yes.
This is the stuff that you have to tell people when they're saying, "I don't know what I want."
But
Well,
what
I'll
is-
tell you what you.
But what
you
is
want.
this?
What
Are
kind of
these the
toilet?
flushers?
So you have 1 and 2. You have small
These are the
flush and big
flushers.
flush,
Are you kidding?
and a bidet seat.
I'm not going to test that. I'll flush, and that's all that I'll
I
do.
want to see what happens when you push them both, same time.
That's how it opens the portal to the back.
The
then the
portal
door
to the hot
goes.
tub. There's a slide that goes
this.
all the way down.
So your
Wow.
workout room is off of your master bath.
Yeah.
So brilliant.
What is going
It
on
is so
here? This
brilliant.
is.
Because that is true. You get up in the morning. I don't want to wander. If I'm going to work out,
Yeah.
I'm going to say if.
Before
Let's-
I get in the shower.
Yeah, let's just say if I was going to work out.
Wow.
Then it would be great. You come in here, oh, it's great.
Seems like a lot of work here, just waiting to happen.
Look at that. Oh, I love it.
This
Great.
is amazing.
And it feels, with that window outdoor, it's beautiful. Amazing. Amazing. Oh, and I love these. I didn't even notice, of course. I was trapped into all of this and beautiful. Beautiful. So now, are the countertops in bathrooms always taller, or is this something that's come in recently or you have to request?
A little of both. It is something that's newer, but you have to request if
Mm-hmm.
you want, taller cabinets.
Because I know we've covered this, but I'm no little gal. And the whole low things, I've always thought, well, I want to have higher cap. I would do this throughout my house, have
And see,
higher.
for me, it should be lower. For me and Jeremy.
Exactly.
So we have to catch the chandelier because that is fantastic. I imagine she had to find that somewhere because that is not something you find. That's a searchable item.
Yeah.
All of the lights she actually found at Ferguson's.
No.
Yeah. I mean, in catalogs,
Well,
not
yeah.
in stock, but
Beautiful.
yeah.
Well, after you've been to New Orleans and you've been to all the chandelier shops, I feel like you've got to search now. I feel like I have to do the due diligence to search for great light fixtures because there's so many amazing ones.
There's a lot of options.
All right, what's going on? These are shower heads, but these are
Yeah, those are two shower heads.
two giant shower heads. Are they both just rain shower heads?
Yeah, and you'll see the second one has a
the
handheld on
yeah.
it as well. Yeah.
That drain
They're
is so
amazing.
smart. What's
is
the
so
difference on it? Obviously, we don't want to talk a lot about cost, but if somebody wanted to do a floor drain like that, is it double or 10 times the amount of money to do the regular round drain?
The drain itself costs quite a bit more,
Yeah.
but if you can use the big tile on the floor, you actually save it back in the cost of the
Interesting.
tile.
I was going to toss the tile in the labor because you don't have
Yeah.
to inlay the individuals.
Well, the little ones usually come in sheets, but they're expensive. You know,
Yeah.
your wall tile can be $6 a square foot, and the sheets for the floor might be 22.
And do subs know how to install those properly? Is it something that's like, whoa, you throw it at a guy and a regular plumber is like, why would you want to do that? Let's go this way. Is it super complicated?
They're not really complicated, but I would guess the first time you tried to get your plumber to do it
Yeah.
and your tile guy, you're going to get
Gonna get
some grief. Yeah,
resistance.
what do you want me to do? We've done them quite often, so our plumbers
Your
and our
guys
tile
know.
guys know how to do them. And
That is so
heading to the
cool.
shower, why a door in the bathroom?
Yeah,
So when
why
you-
a door in the
I'm
bathroom?
patiently waiting for the next phase because I feel like I'm.
Let's go outside and see why you'd want a shower in the bathroom
Can
or a
I
door
go
in the
first?
bathroom.
Jeremy, this is all your show.
Oh yeah.
Because it smells good already.
Oh, this is so nice.
Yeah, why? That is an interesting choice, and I'm sure there's going to be the most amazing reason we've ever heard of why the bathroom door.
It's not too amazing,
Look at this.
but decided we want a hot tub. I don't want to walk all through the house after I get out of the hot tub, so
Of course
I
not.
can sneak in the door to the shower.
Oh my goodness. Now is this stamped concrete? 'Cause
Yeah,
This is beautiful
yep,
too.
this is stamped colored concrete.
Wow.
And look at how you've done your rain gutters
You have to think a long time ahead to plan that.
because there's four subs contractors that have to come in and just figure out the hole, right?
Yeah, so you've
For
got
the
to
rain.
dig the hole, fill it with gravel,
Yeah.
get the sleeve in your sidewalk, and then run the rain gutter, because you got to know where your rain gutter is going to come off.
Concrete guy, rain gutter, siding,
Excavator.
framer, excavate.
Yeah.
It's like to get that to happen, and you've got about 400 unique little things in this house
Yes.
that just feels like you have to juggle 27 balls at one time and not drop one, or else you don't end up with this
Right.
Yeah.
hole.
Yeah.
So one of the, I would say, as far as I know, maybe unique things of B&B builders is we have, project supervisors that, they're in charge of your home. And typically they're in charge of 2 to 3 homes at a time. And, I don't have time to be at them, all the time. I try and visit my jobs once a week, but we have supervisors that are at that job that make sure things like this happen.
make sure that
keep
that's
track
there.
of that.
Well, and you built your own software program,
And we had our own software, and we actually switched.
did you?
Yeah. We were, I guess the guy who was running our software program got too busy with his real job. And so we used what's called co-construct.
Okay.
But it does everything that we were doing. And it really helps to, that communication of,
Yeah.
a to-do list of what, what's wanted with rain gutter. And
Because there's a lot of layers.
Yeah.
Man.
But when the homeowner wants to be involved at a level of, you know what, I've decided to change my mind. That
Right.
never happens, right?
never.
We originally wanted this, now we want this extra feature. We want something like this in the house. That software program, it lets them into the project in a way, right? It lets them
Right.
know where things are at. How do you communicate with them and keep them involved and not let any of these balls drop?
And so like that program, the husband, the wife, if they have a designer, any of them can go on to the program and like that, go to rain gutter, it's its own item, and put a comment in. When they enter that comment, they're, if it's the husband that did it, the wife gets an email, the designer gets an email, I get an email, and my supervisor gets an email. And then it's tracked in that program. that email, you can just hit reply and type a comment. It gets logged into the software program, and everybody gets an email again. Or you can set up your phone to get a text message, so we don't lose all of those little details.
Yeah.
That is modern building.
Yes.
Well, you have to be that organized, and you have to be that on the ball, because you can't end up with a project like this at this level of quality and finish that just by throwing it together on a napkin, right?
So there's a lot of decisions, a lot of information that could get lost if you don't track it.
And a lot of money.
Yeah. And no, those little things are not free to change.
Right. Yep. It's easier to do it the first time
It
than
is.
after it's done wrong.
Well,
All
this
right,
is
man,
fantastic.
here's
All
our
right, I
outdoor-
get to ask my question.
Outdoor.
Talk to me about the circle
Living.
outside lights versus the circle inside lights.
Well, we'll go a little farther. So we got the 2 speakers on the wall.
Yes.
So those speakers are tied into the home system. So if you're having a dinner party out
Soiree
here,
is what I'd like to call
a
it.
soiree,
A soiree.
you can put your music on in the house, run it from your computer, whatever, from your phone. But if you're out here and you want to change the music, it doesn't communicate. And so those 2 speakers are Bluetooth speakers.
Oh my
So you can
goodness.
hook your phone
No.
to those 2 light
Oh,
bulbs.
the ones that have the circle
Yeah.
light.
Because heaven
That's
forbid
actually
you
the
have to walk
That's
in to
right.
change your
If you're in the
music.
hot tub, you can't go in and change the music.
No, you cannot do
Oh my
that.
goodness, Brent. It
Track
never
your
ends.
swimming
That
suit
is
all through the
amazing.
house. Man, that is just thinking ahead.
Oh, that is amazing.
Every possible scenario. So what if I'm on the couch and I don't have any shoes on and I want to come out and cook a s'more? What have you thought about to
Is
get
there
that
a robot
done?
inside
So
that
I
pillar?
don't have to move.
You text your boy.
Right.
This is so cool.
This is amazing. So, is this just self-constructed alone? I mean,
Yeah, it's just built by the mason.
Wow.
See, I was going to start a fire for you, but
look
Yeah.
at that.
I'll tell you, this is the way to
Amazing.
camp, if you ask me.
Yeah, this is my
Hey,
kind of
let's go
camping.
camping out on the back patio.
Yeah.
So
Right.
We can cook some
you can
s'mores.
cook some s'mores
Yeah.
and sit around the campfire
And listen to the nature.
listen to the nature, and when you're done, you go into your bed.
Hey, this
And I'll skip the gym room because that's way in the back.
the feel out here.
Oh.
I wish I
It's
could
beautiful.
describe the smell of the different
Yeah.
types of trees you have with the light rain that we had today.
Yeah.
Because if you were just sitting out here, it really is just serene and amazing, isn't it?
Do you get a lot of wildlife?
We get a lot of deer,
Yeah.
moose once in a while.
Wow.
Once in a while, a mountain lion will come through the neighborhood. They don't get seen very often,
Yeah.
but leave footprints.
Good heavens.
And in this is and you can spend all day out here and not get too hot, not get rained
Yeah, this
on.
seems like it. So I'm gonna try to orient. We are north. Nope. West. West is that way.
south.
That is south. So south then.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
east is about
So
right
the
towards the
sun's-
trampoline.
So sun's rising here, right? So in that
So
you
get
get
a little
nice,
early
beautiful
morning.
early morning, but then as it moves across, you've got the shade of these beautiful trees.
Yeah,
And in the evening, I bet this is perfect.
about like it is right now.
About like now.
And this is so tall.
Yeah.
I
Beautiful.
mean, that must follow nearly your roof line from inside all the way through, huh?
Yeah, pretty close.
Wow.
Love that.
These timbers are, wow.
Do you do a lot of cooking on your outdoor grill? Do you guys like to do that?
We do quite a bit,
Yeah.
winter and summer.
Oh, I imagine. And you've got a little copper sink. So wait a minute. Now you have a copper sink because you need copper to make it not.
I have a copper sink because I had one left over.
All right, there you go.
There she goes again,
Always
overthinking.
functionally.
That's
Always
where you
functionally.
put the water. It's a sink.
Well, it's beautiful. I thought you were gonna have a fun story that you dug this up from the Amazon and trekked it across
I dug it out of the surplus.
out of the surplus, and then another shade of granite.
Yeah,
Gorgeous.
another granite.
Gorgeous.
And you've
Man.
got power and you've got
Yeah.
built-in gas and plumbing and
Yeah,
I mean,
so
it's just another kitchen.
It's plumbed right into the propane tank for the house, so you don't have to refill the little bottles.
Is your house propane?
It is
heat?
propane, yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It is just an amazing space out here.
Brent, how long did it take to build? How did it go start to finish?
I think we had
First
about
dirt.
9.5 months.
That's it, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, I don't want to jump ahead again, but I'm seeing the other doors on the side.
You're seeing the lawnmower doors?
I'm seeing your lawnmower doors, and I am pretty excited.
So they've got, so then this lanes around to the back onto, look at that.
The way
walk
that
around this way.
you guys design your homes on the exterior, where everything's
Beautiful.
tied together but different. I mean, you've got the siding that goes vertical and then horizontal, and it's different colors,
And
you
then
got
shingles.
that shake. I mean, but it's all still tied together.
Beautiful.
How do you have a lot of people consulting along the way? I know that even you guys sometimes do some of the drafting on the
Yeah, like this
structure,
one we
but-
drew.
Yeah.
We draw quite a few of our own homes that we build. Then just depending on the client, we have quite a few, and we had quite a bit of help on this from Scott Adams.
Yeah.
Give us some input, work with Harker Design on some. And some we just, I shouldn't say just, some Ben's wife helps
Yeah.
clients with on colors and what
And
goes where.
We typically see if people put expensive exterior finish on their house, it's usually just the front.
Right.
I've never seen you guys skimp on any side of the house.
And I think that's, again, more because of our clients than something that we decide. Look like this. This is a great living space, even though it's outside.
Yeah, it is.
And so you don't want this side of your house to look like you skimped, because this really is an extension of the house.
Yeah.
It really is.
This is outdoor living.
And those are the touches that really make a B&B property.
Yeah.
Is that you feel like you're in a different house and it's still tied in together with the rest of the house.
Yeah. It's
Like
amazing.
the way that Jessica, when we were inside, you said that dining room popped out. I mean, look at it from here. It's just amazing how the floor plan does that. And there's your boy's room above.
Yeah.
With the vault in that bedroom.
Yeah.
Correct.
It's
So
just so
amazing.
neat.
Let's walk this way. Let's go around this corner.
Landscape is beautiful.
Beautiful.
And still
It's perfect.
You don't have to go in and
And I like that
really
you've
low
mixed
maintenance,
in.
Right.
You've got the groomed and the groomed, and you mix it right in. It flows right into the natural look.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
power goes out, you got your generator
Get
to
the
take
generator.
the
You
whole thing
have
on.
a generator. So you're propane and you have a generator. Will that run that whole house, or will it just keep the essentials on?
It'll run the whole house.
Oh my goodness!
Look at that.
Now
Garage-
I've officially
garage
decided
door
this
access.
is a bunker.
The man door.
Now that is
That
a man
There's
door.
the lawnmower door. There's
Man
the
door.
man door.
That's the man door. And
a-
I love these fixtures.
So
They're not
cool.
they're bigger. They're chunkier, which I like.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh yeah, you can see now the
Yep.
extra space.
There's a
in
lot
that
of space
wall.
Yeah.
on that side. Yep, a lot of space.
So smart.
Brent, this is an amazing property.
No, thank you.
We want to call it an estate. We're going to call it an estate. Now that we've been to the Harry Potter house and seen all behind all the doors,
It's just smart.
it is. It's
It's
smart.
amazing.
It's smart.
You
So
did.
let's ask this: if somebody wants to have B&B builders build, how long's the line
Next summer, right now,
before you begin?
before you begin.
Heavenly days.
And that and to build a house like this, you got to think about everything.
This
way
is a full-time
ahead.
job of
You're not just
of
going to dig
somebody.
a hole and say, now what do we do?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of details to work out before you begin.
So you need till next summer to design.
You really do. And then of course there's always changes as you go.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
And so do you walk people through all the design? If they come to you and say, I don't know what I want exactly, what's your process to help them get it out on paper and really make some decisions on some of these harder things to...
I give him Ben's phone number. Ben
Ben's
does
the
the
brains, you're
drafting
the
for
brawn.
us. He does the drafting.
Yeah.
So
It's amazing. It's amazing. So if you want a B&B home,
And I would say you do.
and I would say you probably need one, is you better come in now so you get a house by 2022.
correct.
If you want to spend
Wow.
Christmas in your dream house,
Yeah,
let's talk now.
that's right. It's gonna happen now because this is phenomenal.
Oh, thank you.
And thank you.
Yes.
What a treat.
Such
What a treat to see
such a
behind all the
fun
doors
place.
of Hogwarts.
I want to go through it again and see if I can get lost. Have you guys find me in a week or two. I'll be in
Jeremy's
the...
like, hey guys, I'm in
I couldn't find my way out, but I found the treats in the movie theater. Thanks, Brent.
That's
Yep,
awesome.
thank you. So
fun.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
How do they get a hold of B&B?
The easiest way is to call office number 208-745-0870, or you can send an email office@bbbuilders.com.
I'm assuming it's bbbuilders.com.
Yeah, 3
to see it
Bs.
all.
Yeah, we got lots of pictures on our website.
Yeah.
Or if you just want to see the pictures, go to House and search BB Builders. We got lots of project pictures on House.
Love that. House is a great one. If you haven't looked at that, it's really fun to. It's like Pinterest for houses.
Yes.
It's fantastic.
You can really tell a good quality builder over time. I mean, we've known each other for 20 years or so, and and it's like you see builders come and go, but the ones that stick it out for more than 10, 15, 20 years, how long have you guys really been doing this?
Oh, we started building homes. Well, we started building homes when I was 6.
Wow.
We built my dad's house. Of course, you know, we had some things in between, but
I'm a little worried that your dad let a 6-year-old build his house.
well, my dad worked at the site, and he quit that to go full-time for himself.
Okay.
And so he built a shop first, and so he would work in the shop, and Ben and I would hand frame a wall, and then we'd have to go get him to stand the wall up because we weren't big enough to stand walls.
And I remember in your early days, didn't he do a lot of your iron work?
He still does.
Does he still do the railings and some of the?
Yeah, he is
custom?
80. Is he just 80 this year?
Wow.
And he still does a lot of. I mean, he did the railing that was in here.
Beautiful.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's amazing.
Amazing. Awesome. Thanks for the tour.
Yep. You're welcome.
All right. Watch more for B&B because I have a feeling the signature series is going to continue.
Oh yeah. If these videos are making sense to you, and you can see how you could benefit as a seller or an owner of a property, either now or in the future, give us a call. Let's talk.
Talk to us about our virtual marketing, where we keep more people out of your home, but they still get to see it 24/7. We're all about your safety and your security. Call us today. We'll talk about it.